My name is Mike Hostetter. I'm a partner at the law firm of Nall Miller. I've been practicing here for over 30 years, doing mostly trial work, representing clients, defending clients against serious bodily injury cases, primarily in the area of transportation and medical malpractice cases. Got involved with the lawsuit just before the COVID pandemic, so that would have been in March of 2020. I was asked to get involved given the nature of the allegations. It was a serious injury and death case in a truck wreck, and the client wanted us to work with them to try to bring some resolution to the claims, and we were able to do that at the beginning of this past year, 2021. It was a nighttime truck wreck that happened on the interstate. There was another vehicle that was broken down in our truck's lane of travel. The plaintiff and his wife were stopping to help out the woman who was intoxicated and broken down on the side of the road or in the travel lanes. And our driver, when he first saw that car, was delayed in getting over because there was a vehicle to his left in the middle lane. I was able to get over there as quickly as he could, but he clipped that car and ended up running into the people who had stopped to help. And in our case, one of the things that we wanted to focus on was our driver's sort of the decision tree process that he had to go through when confronted with this emergency situation, and to support what our human factors expert was saying and talking about, and to illustrate what he was describing as the difficulty and the challenge that our driver faced when he was confronted with the situation. That's when the idea of visualizing, not just because we had dash cam, we have a dash cam, but the decision was made that we wanted to involve DK Global to expand on what the human factors expert was talking about, and to create some wonderful cues for him to use when he was testifying. We ended up with several different video images. The first was what was essentially a bird's eye view of what was taking place and sort of the dynamics of the area, hills, and generally describing, and something that was going to allow our accident reconstructionist to describe what he had concluded about the dynamics of the accident based on the physical scene, based on the data that we were able to get from the truck, and then sort of let him explain the dynamics of what happened. And then backing that up, we had two sets of illustrations that were used with our human factors expert. The one was one where we actually panned the camera. It was the view of the driver and taken primarily from the dash cam, but looking to his left, because his testimony was that he looked to his left and he saw a pair of headlights close to him in that middle lane. And that's what prevented him from making a move into the middle lane. What he ended up doing was trying his best to get to the far left edge of his own lane and essentially thread the needle. And that became our buzzword, really was, there was an effort there to thread the needle based on the limited space that he had. The video really had meaning and resonated not only with the plaintiff's lawyers, but with the plaintiff's family as well. And they understood and appreciated what our driver had done. And frankly, I think took a little bit of the heat out of the case and the anger, because they could see this was not just some driver who wasn't paying attention. This was someone who was paying attention and doing the best he could to try to avoid this accident. The resolution that we were able to get was far better than I think anyone expected after we failed and reached an impasse the first time. And I think the biggest movement on the part of the plaintiff was towards where our clients evaluated the case. Working with DK Global was really seamless. I thought the initial contact that we had with the design team was really productive. And even it was interesting that our human factors expert, who they have their own in-house group that does graphics, even commented. He said, "Wow, this really is nice, because this is better than our people would put together."